Guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to take my time with this one today. It's late per usual. There was no real rush to do anything today. I kind of just took my time doing stuff. Sometimes I'm not really sure what I do all day. I have no clue. But here we are. I hope everybody had a nice Saturday. What did I do? I kind of just really hung out today. I hung out in my living room for a little bit this morning. I cleaned my room. I did a little pre-shuffle. You know, it's kind of a nice, no pressure day. Alright, Spirit, please give me some messages for my collective. Let's start with just an overall energy, I think. That'll be good. Alright, thank you, Spirit. Every time I say that, I feel like I'm thank you, Santa. I can't help it. I'm stupid. I'm trying to. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video. I know I told somebody I was texting with, but I'm making a pendulum board because I hate the little tiny ones. What the hell? They're so tiny. So I took the outside of this it's like a handmade leather notebook that I'm done with the pages, and they come out easy because it's handmade. Black canvas. So I get the numbers going over here, and I'm gonna figure out the layout, and then I'll Mod Podge that bitch. Are we ready to go? Thank you, Spirit. Just gonna be through for the overall energy. Appreciate it. When I did the pre-shuffle earlier, it wasn't really a pre-shuffle for the message. I was more, because I haven't done a reading in a while, so I was more seeing what cards wanted to play today. so far the Page of Earth came out. So that could be good news about something new. Like new news. About something that's coming into your life. Three of water, so 3 of cups. Coming together with friends in your community, celebration. So I wonder if there's celebration around this news. It's so funny when, like, a ton of them fall out like that, but just one is face up. I'm like, okay, we didn't have to do all that. We didn't have to do all that for this one. 10 of Earth. The end of a heavy burden, the end of, you know, a cycle. But oh no, I'm sorry. I was thinking it was 10 of Wands. 10 of Earth is 10 of Pentacles. So that's like super ultimate happy, working on your generational future. You know, it could be a windfall of money. It can be, like I said, it's like, you know, you're good. Your kids are good. Type of thing. And that can be abundance with, like, security. Just security. Or just, it can be even something like breaking generational curses or something like that. So you're getting good news, and it looks like it's making you celebrate. It could be news of some abundance of some sort coming in. That's awesome. Oh. Like 10 of Cups is like happy family, happy ending, like super duper. That's like the ultimate happiness too. 10 of Earth is like I said, it's like longevity. It's like generational happiness and wealth and abundance and yeah. Like I said, or it could be like inheritance coming in, but I feel like you wouldn't be like celebrating. Maybe you would, depending on where it was coming from. I think you're just getting news of this money coming in. I think you're getting like a lump of sum of money, or some type of opportunity or a job that's gonna like give you a bunch of money. Queen of Earth, yeah, and then Queen of Earth, whether you're a man or a woman, you know, it's responsible. It could be a business owner. It could be, you know, when you're nurturing, loving, taking care of everybody. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty good for starting out, huh? Queen of Air. I think whatever this is gonna be, this is saying that you know to keep your wits about you. Why is swimming in Scrooge McDuck's pool? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh my god. Oh my god. As far as like everyday life and things like that, like I always say, you know, I just want to be comfortable. I just want to be able to go to the store and not have to check my bank account first. I think that's, and have to pay everything and be, like I said, comfortable. If I want to buy something, I can. But you know, those times when you're like, imagine even $1 million. Because I am a simple girl. I can sit on that. I can blow it, but I can also sit on it. Especially now. Someday, I'll be able to just wake up and do what I want every day. Again, I love my job, I love my patients, but I'm very happy waking up on my own accord and doing nothing all day if I don't want to, you know? I miss having winters off. I used to take a nap like every day around 1. Like, oh, I'm so sleepy from doing nothing. For someone who does nothing so much, I'm very busy all the time. Alright, let's see. You know what I was going to do? I wanted to do like the light and shadow aspect type of thing. How would I do that? Well, we can do a Celtic cross, and then when we clarify, we'll intend it to be the shadow side. Good? Good. All right. That's so cute. Oh. I love little things. Clearly. It's so funny because when I started like doing all this and putting together like my space, I've collected some stuff since then, but a lot, most of it I had, and now it's just all together in one spot. Not the tarot cards. I had one. I think I had like 19. I got 7 in one day at like a flea market, a consignment shop, whatever it was. Ooh, I hope they didn't do anything. I love these bells. Santa's gonna have a hard time living up to those bells this year. I got those at my work Christmas party from a Secret Santa who clearly knows me very well. I'm gonna have this over to the side just for like reference, but I just don't want it in the way. Especially with the Celtic cross getting all spread out. Alright, what deck should we use? Anybody, oh my god, anybody see the moon tonight? It was like, yeah, it's still off there. It's still of it, but it's not like it was. It was huge and it was like orange. I was like, we're all dead. It's happening. I'll do my tried and true, my first deck. That's what I'll do. Alright, Spirit, we're going to do Celtic Cross, but first I'm going to roll some dice. Let's get some numbers. Six and 4. 10. Coinciding, endings, completions. It can be June 4th. It can be April 6th. It could be 64. It could be 46. I'm going to be 46. Alright. Alright, Spirit, we're going to do a Celtic Cross. They get a little stuck now because I have the electrical tape on there censoring. See? Oh, I don't like that. I'm assuming eventually they'll kind of smooth down. I'm probably just ripping them off. I'm so rough sometimes. Just push it. I definitely had a cat stuck on our couch one time. I was like, why isn't this shutting? My cat wasn't there. She was fine, but my heart wasn't. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Poor Boots. Rest in peace, Boots. She was so sweet. She really was. She was so sweet. All she wanted to do was love me. She just sat next to me and loved me and licked me and kissed me and hugged me and purred and touched me and She was just so cute. Okay. Three cups again. I never have enough room. Alright, guys. Okay. So we have Two of Wands for the situation. Okay, for your conflict is justice. Root is Six of Cups, so that, you know, warm, usually like nostalgic feeling. It is thoughts of home, thoughts of childhood. Recent past is Five of Swords. What's on your mind is Six of Wands, so victory, being victorious. In the future position is the High Priestess. Current energy, we have the Three of Cups. Your environment is Seven of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, Ten of Pentacles. And near possible future outcome is the Seven of Cups. So some uncertainty. Let me get to that because I just got something else with that. So you're like, you're fighting with somebody over something like inheritance or something. Yeah. Because of this situation is a Two of Wands, and you're putting out something into the world, right? And your conflict or obstacle is justice. I feel like you're petitioning court for something. Maybe you're trying to get custody of your kid. That could be too. Or or adopting. You could be adopting too. It's something like that. I initially said, arguing with somebody. I do kind of feel that way, because the recent past, it's a bittersweet victory. So I feel like someone passed away, and people, you don't think things were appropriated the correct way. And I think it's something like, I don't think it's like anything crazy. I think it's something specifically that was told to you that was yours. Whether it is money being split up evenly, whether it's a certain something that, like, your mom always said, this is going to you, and your brother, sister, cousin, whatever comes in, I'd be like, no, that one's supposed to be mine. Something like that. So take it to court, go through litigation, and get it. The High Priestess in the future, I feel like, you know you're right. I feel like you know you're right. So you're just sitting there with what you know. Right? And you're just taking in all of this behavior of all the other people. Like, okay, when this is all said and done, I'm not going to regret what I've done. Death and money bring out weird things in people. I've never had to go through it, thankfully, because it wasn't anything to, argue over or anything. Your environment being the Seven of Pentacles, it looks like you're kind of like still in the process, right? But I think you know. I think it's like just formalities. And you're just like, oh my god. But I'm getting from like waiting for something to grow or waiting to see what comes up from what you've planted. I feel like you have other people waiting to see what you get too. I'm like, what am I gonna get out of this? So your hopes and fears being the Ten of Pentacles is that, either way, either yes or no. You hope you do. You're would be afraid that you didn't, you know. And again, the possible outcome being the Seven of Cups, I feel like when all said and done, this is one thing. Whether you are successful at getting this, whatever it is you're fighting for, or not, like I said before, people are going to be showing some true colors, and you're going to have to sit with that at the end of this when it's done, and you're like, I can't believe they did this. Like, what the hell? Yeah. The other thing I'm getting is you do get a decent amount of money, and you just blow it on a lot of drugs. And like partying and shit like that. Vegas even. And you're like, well, back to the drawing board. I hope that's not it. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I guess it's like whichever way this goes, it's gonna be significant in some way. Alright. Now we're going to do the shadow side, so we'll read it as such. And this is like normal. I can't believe how much my brain tricks me into procrastinating. I swear time's going faster. That being said, it has to be. I can't believe today's over. I need more time to do nothing. And like acknowledge, realize I'm doing nothing. Not just like start to do something, get distracted into doing nothing, but still kind of be exerting energy because I'm supposed to be doing something. So now I'm tired. It'd be cool. I say this in this day and age with all the bullshit happening. Look at me, like, that would be great. This is so not realistic right now. But I always say I would love a little tiny house in the woods by like a stream, and it's true. I do. I would love it. But what also would be cool is instead of a tiny house, a little like raised ranch, right? Because you know when you go in, you can go up or down, and down could be like my tarot studio and my craft stuff. I always be thinking. I'm not saying like crafts can be anything. Crafts can be like crafts you make, or it can be crafts like your craft, right? There's a wordplay there for something. Okay, Spirit, let's get into the shadow side here. My crystal ball looks really cool with the lights behind it, like reflecting off the wall. I haven't looked at it with this from this angle yet. I feel like I was just watching here. And so, it was like there's like a line of people and they're passing things to each other. And then someone picked up like a little kid and they were laughing and they passed them to the next person instead of whatever it was they were passing. Alright, let me get these cards out. So, I don't know if it's like, it could be like a food bank line. Unfortunately. I'm also getting fires, but I don't know if it's because I have the red light on from behind, so I'll take that with a grain of salt. Okay. So I'm going to spread these out a little bit and then have these kind of like shadow it, you know. So 3 of Swords. I burnt my finger with incense. I didn't realize it was still lit, and I kind of... Oh, it still burns a little. It was hot, man. Well, now that's ruined. Sorry, Spirit. This is for future. It's kind of following the rules. Oh my god. Here we go with the repeating cards, guys. I say that like I'm mad. I'm not mad about it, but like, I'm not even surprised anymore. So, for the situation now, it's the Three of Swords. So it's grief and heartache. Maybe it's indicating like you wish you didn't even have to do this. Yeah. Yeah. Justice, and the shadow side is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I think it's more the same. It's like you wish you didn't have to do this, because the Ace of Wands, basically, we're thinking of it kind of like in the reverse, in a way. So instead of the gift of a new, like, spark of passion about something, it's like draining, you know. So yeah, even have to go through this, your heart's heavy that you have to take it this far and bring outside things into this, you know. So the root of the problem, well, root of the situation being the family, that nostalgia, that you know, something that was supposed to be given to you. And that's something that's yours. I feel like that's rightfully yours. And with the shadow side is the Ten of Wands. So yeah, this is like a heavy... It's already heavy, I feel like. And the situation being what it is just making it heavier. So that's why you had to do it. So the root of the whole problem is, you know, you had to do this because this is something that was supposed to be given to you, and the people giving you a hard time. Like, I feel like you gave chance and chance, and you talk to them, it's heavy, 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 and you're like, all right, I can't anymore. I have to put these wands down. You know, recent past, the win at all costs, bittersweet victory, and for your shadow side came out the Hierophant. You know, the Hierophant can be like a tradition. Maybe what you're fighting them about goes against a particular part of the family's like tradition, but not you and this person. You and this person have this understanding about how things are supposed to be done. This can also be like all of the like the lawyers you have to get through, all of the Hierophants, you know, they're like the teacher, they have the knowledge, they you know, maybe you have to go to that, you have to go to a Hierophant in order to win. Win at all costs, bittersweet victory, win at all costs, There's a star. I don't know, you're seeking some type of knowledge. I feel like this is like something a little questionable, perhaps. Maybe not. But maybe. Maybe. You know, I feel like you're right, you know. And I feel like there's one little detail that maybe was touched up a little bit, you know, or whatever in the records in order to just make it look a little better. Something like that. I don't know. Nothing crazy, but let's see. And what's on your mind with the victory is the Four of Cups, and it's like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense. It's because it's you don't like any of the offers you're getting, and you're like, no, I want what my whatever or whomever promised me, and you're standing firm on that. You know, a lot of times, you know, the Four of Cups is like focusing so much on this thing, you're missing the point over here. You're missing the offer come in, which could be true. You know, don't cut off your nose and spite your face either. But I feel like in this instance, I feel like it's just not settling for the offers that you don't feel are right. Future with the High Priestess is the Queen of Swords. So the High Priestess sits here and takes everything in, and then the Queen of Swords is going to kind of process all that, right, intellectually. The Queen of Swords is, you know, the negotiator. Not gonna take any crap. So, you know, in the future position, if that's being your shadow side of it, I feel like it's like, instead of being able to just like kind of sit back and let things simmer and see how things go, you have to be like on top of it and like fighting for your what's yours. So for your current energy, along with the, you know, celebration, community, because like I said, I feel like you know you're right, so it's like, why wouldn't you? I feel like this is also like a memorial toast. Yeah. Shadow side would be Five of Wands, which is, yep, the flip side of it is all of the no one's agreeing, no one's seeing eye to eye, no one will fucking compromise. The environment, along with the Seven of Pentacles, is the Eight of Cups. And I feel like that's like, you know, along with you, like I said, along with you waiting to see what's going to come about of this, so is everybody else. Right, so is everybody else. And I think because it's taken a little bit for everything to unfold, as you're being the High Priestess and taking everything in, you, again, you're seeing some true colors popping up, and I think you're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna go. when all is said and done. I think you want to already. It's like something's missing. Like no one's there supporting you. Everybody's there waiting for the outcome. No one's like there with you. Like everyone's like, so what happened? You know, they're inquiring about if anything happened, but they're not caring for you. You know what I mean? That's different. Yeah, they're reaching out, but for what? What are they gonna say the day that you say, yeah, your shit came through? Hopes and fears, along with the Ten of Pentacles, is the Seven of Cups, which is the ending card for the first go around. So I think the shadow side of that is that you're not going to be able to like make the right moves, or you're not going to be able to like navigate this. Like even though you know you're right, you feel like that's, you know, that's the shadow side of it. It's like, yeah, but how many times are people 100% right in this? So like, nope, you're guilty, or you know, whatever. For possible outcome, Queen of Wands for the shadow side, I feel like Queen of Wands in the reverse is like wrath. Right? You're gonna be like, oh no. No. It is not gonna be over. No. So, let's hope you just blow all the money on drugs and everyone's happy because no one has money really quick. No, I'm kidding. No. You should get what's yours. I don't know if it's money or not. I'm assuming it's probably some type of money or whatever, or some jewelry or whatever. House, property, blah, blah, blah. It could be something stupid. Like, not stupid because it's not stupid to you, but like, I wanted this one particular blanket of my mother's. I would have been really mad if I didn't get it. Everything else, I've like given my sister stuff like, oh, you want this painting off the wall? Here, take it. Because I don't need that. I wanted a blanket and I wanted her wedding rings because I lay in her lap and I can just picture seeing them. That's it. And it's my dad. My sister and I have different dads, so why would she want their wedding set, right? Makes sense. I'm pretty sure she has her dad's. Yeah. People are weird. You know, again, like I always say, this is a story that's coming to mind for me. You might not be going through this exact story, but something in it could make you think, or make you, you know, start to problem solve something for yourself, or, hey, that reminds me of this, you know, whatever. It could make you look at something completely different than what you were looking for guidance on, right? I just call it how I see it. And this is very clear. And I don't know, what is this inheritance coming from? I'm assuming someone passed away. That's what I'm assuming. Because why would you have to fight? If the person was there, or unless it's like, Could be a lawsuit against like a company. I don't think so. But for somebody it could be. Like along those lines, like something more, or less personal, should I say, than a family member. But this is not, this looks like you're going through a death. Eight of Swords. It's amazing how much better you can see when you use eye drops. I put eye drops in right before I started recording, and I was like, I think I just ascended, you guys. I was like, oh my god, everything looks so clear. I'm like, I think I'm in the 5D now. No, I was like, wow. I love all my stuff. Eight of Swords, yeah. I feel like you feel very alone through this. You're very in your head because you feel like you can't really talk to anybody about it. I don't really see anybody except for this celebration here, but is this the fake ass people who are in your environment with you? Or is this a, like, funeral? Or the, you know, celebration of life of the person? Is that where you find out they're planning to do not what they're supposed to be doing? With whatever. You know, Eight of Cups. That could be a nod to the person who passed away too, because it's like something's missing. And you're feeling a little thinking about him. You don't want to do this. You don't want to have to do this. People are assholes. People are assholes. Everyone pretty much in my family's dead. Then I'm probably going to have any involvement with their final wishes, you know. It's kind of funny, my oldest aunt, my mother's, I think it's her oldest sibling. I think she's the oldest. Maybe the second. I'm not sure, but the joke was she was going to outlive everyone, and she did. She did. My mother was a baby. She passed away 14 years before her. What's crazy, I think she's like 16 years older than her. She was. So that's crazy. I also realized my mother was midlife when I was born. How's that for sobering? You never know when your midlife is. I assume it's now. But if I died when I was 60, like my mother, 61, 30 was my midlife. Don't go down the hole. You can't get out. The way I look at it now, I figure I have about 40 years left, and I'm like, I have so much I want to do. There was one time I would have been like, oh my god, I still have 40 years left. But I'm not like that anymore. I'm like, oh my god, I only have 40 years. If I'm lucky, I'll be healthy. Okay, what I want, please, Spirit, after this little reading here, is, I guess just a little more guidance of like what they should know, but some guidance about all this. And what should they do about this? Nonsense. Again, leave, change states, change jobs, change friends, change lovers, change family. Go get a tiny house in the woods. Come on, we can go together. What the hell? It's still not as loud as my last apartment was getting. It's like, let's go. Well, we're gonna move. We're going. It was a 3-family, and we were on the first floor. And for a while, there was no one on the second floor. And the guy who was there before was like in the reserves, so he was like barely there. He was young, but he moved out, and then the people on the third floor, their family moved in to the second floor. It's like, oh fuck, and you can't do that. There was so many kids, and they're just running up and down. You know what I mean? Like, you can't rent apartments to people who are family. It's not your building anymore. I was like, I can't do this. I don't have little kids. I don't need to deal with this. No offense to little kids, but I don't have a tolerance because I don't have them. My kids were good. All right, Spirit, my love. Please tell me some guidance for collective. What should they know? What should they do about this situation? I think my hands are too dry. The moon and the empress so far. So I feel like your guidance is really, you just have to let things unfold the way they will. And, you know, keep your composure about yourself. Act like the empress you are. Don't start acting like these people who are gonna fight over someone who's dead. King of Pentacles. Yeah, stay grounded. And you just have to stay solid either way, whatever happens. You know, trust that the moon will illuminate what needs to come out. You know, I feel like aside from this, there's other things that need to be taken care of. Yeah, aside from delegating where the inheritance goes. So I think that's what they're saying. Let the universe take care of it. You know what's true. You know what's right. You have all the information. Stay grounded and take care of what is important and what needs to be taken care of. Maybe it's like maybe it's another elder. Maybe it's like if your mom passed away, maybe like your dad needs to be taken care of, or like they both passed away. You know, I don't know. It's like there's somebody there who needs care from the empress who's older. So don't lose sight of everything else too that's going on, because everybody else is crazy. Oh, thank you. Ace of Swords. Again, I feel like, you know you're right. This is your enlightenment, your gift of enlightenment. Stay steady and true, and just speak your truth and let it be. And that's all you can do. You'll be fine either way. It's going to be really frustrating if these people walk away with whatever it is. Like I said, I don't even feel like you're greedy. I feel like it's like certain things that like are sentimental to you, that you're not going to go pawn, you're not going to take apart, you're not going to, you know what I mean? And these people are like counting the dollars of what they can get for this shit. And you want to keep it. I feel like you knew this was going to happen. And now I feel like, and like, again, it all stems back to now you have to take these people to court. So I think you're dropping your case, you're whatever, you have the paperwork. There's no arguing about it. It's there. They're just being stupid. So you don't honestly have anything to worry about. I think you have like a will, or you have a whatever saying it's yours. Maybe they already gifted it to you. Maybe they bought something in your name, and these people are gonna fucking have a fit when they find out. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands, which is what we started with. Crazy. Yeah. If you're debating about whether or not to expose these people, don't, because they're trying to bully you. So you need backup, and if your backup is the justice system, then so be it. You have all the right, and you have everything is behind you. I'm sorry for your loss. Go get these fuckers. Alright guys, it's actually not that late. I might do another video, I might not. I'm gonna do a couple of things while it's like saving and stuff. If not, maybe in the morning. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe. I'll see you in the next video.